Okay, everybody. Hey, so I'm glad you guys could join me tonight. And I've been doing the 75-day challenge, and it's brutal, right? It requires you to show up every day, work your business super hard. Um, there's no playing around, man. You better be ready to rock like you can't believe it, right? And they're gonna keep challenging you. And that means the next thing you know, you're spending hours and hours, and it's a lot of work, a lot of commitment. And it occurred to me that there's another spectrum of people out here. And there's days when I feel this way, that I feel like I don't want to do the hours and hours of work that's required today. I want to take some time off. And then you take that time off, and then you go, you might end up taking the next day off and the next day. And the next thing you know, you forget how to get started again. Right. And so it's kind of one of those things where I see people who continually want to do better, and everybody's geared up when we started to elevate in action, and they want to do better, and they've got their mindset right, and they start going, but then they run into that, and it's that thing that they forget and can't keep themselves going. And I wanted to see if we could work together to ingrain what we'll call the habit of MONAT into all of us. And that means, like, what is a habit, right? A habit is something that you just do because it's just part of who you are. You wake up and you just wouldn't do it. It's just normally what you're going to get up and do. Every morning you get up, you brush your teeth. That's a habit, right? You learn that, and now it became a habit. You get rewarded for brushing your teeth by having what you call a clean mouth, and it feels good, right? And then when you're done, maybe you get to go have some breakfast, dirty your mouth up again with some coffee or something like that. I don't know. We end up in these things that we just do every day without thinking about it, because it becomes part of our nature. And if you want to grow your business, you've got to be showing up every day for your business. And the best way I think we can do that is, let's start by building a habit today of MONAT. Okay. And in fair, we're going to start by doing it tomorrow. But today we're going to put some stuff in place so that you just force the habit of MONAT on yourself, and you're going to join it, and you're going to do it. And I'm going to keep it super simple. And we're going to work together to form that habit and build it over time. The club that I'm starting is 42 days in nature. When you hear people talk about a habit, it takes 21 days for a habit. It takes 7 days for a habit. Well, you know what? There's a lot of factors involved in habit. You can do a lot of research in this stuff. But I just picked the 21 days. And I think we're going to do things every single day that's going to try to build a habit in us. And there's science behind this, right? If you read Atomic Habit by James Clear, he kind of explains the science behind it. So the simplification I'm going for is, for a habit to be successful, there needs to be a reminder of the habit. I wake up in the morning, my teeth feel like grunge, and I don't like that. And I know that if I do something about it, I get rewarded at the end. Then there's a routine that happens, which is brushing the teeth. And the reward at the end is that I feel refreshed, my mouth is clean, and I'm happy to go on with my day. So there's a reminder of the habit, a routine that you take, and then a reward. Okay. And by the way, it's great book. Please, if you get a chance, it's something that I'm not going to ask anybody to spend 6 hours on an Audible or read a hardcore book. What I am going to do is, during this challenge, every single day, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to post something about habits, a little educational bit about habits, maybe MONAT, a little informational learning, not something that's going to bury you in learning, but it's going to give you enough. And it's going to touch base 5-10 minutes, and we're going to learn a little bit every day. And when you learn a little bit every day for 45 days about similar stuff, you're going to learn a lot. And that's one of my goals. Okay. The second thing is I want everybody, and this is why this is really super simple. Okay. I'm going to keep this so simple for everybody. And I'll use a great example. We're going to start out, and I am not here to teach you the habit of doing your MONAT IPAs. There's only one thing we're going to start out doing, and that is the habit of showing up. That is the only thing we're going to do for the first 7 days. Okay. And how are we going to do that? It's very, very simple. And I want everybody, if you're laying down, get up off your back, get your phone out. I want you to pick that song. The reason I've started playing a song earlier today is, what is that song that lights you up, that there's no way you don't get energized by? What is that song that you hear the first few beats and you are ready to just make it happen? And I'll just play a few seconds of this one because I don't want to get, I'll probably put this on YouTube and I don't want to get any copyright violations. Wait. Hello. It's not that beginning. It's this part right here coming up. One opportunity. When I hear that, that gets me going, right? Let me pick another song here that I've got. I love this one. And this has become my thing right now. And if you're an AC/DC fan, you'll probably like this song. I am ready to do anything when I hear that song. I am not stopping. I am ready to go. I want you to find that one song. That one song within the first 3 seconds, you are ready to go. You will not miss the chance. So find that song. If you know what it is, raise your hand. I'd love to see you guys on your video. Let me see your videos on if you got them. Raise your hand. You got your song? Let's see some of your songs down at the bottom. I want to see you type in your songs. Let's get down to business. Anthem is another good one. Someone's rocking, Tammy. Let me see some more of your songs. Get your songs ready because this is an integral part of what we're doing. Run Riot by Def Leppard. You guys are rocking. Who Runs the World? Awesome. You guys are killing it. Anyways, here's what I want you to do. Okay. We are not playing games here. We are going to get a reminder for ourselves. And calendar notices are lame. Notifications are lame. I want you to go into your phone right now, set an alarm, and I want you to set the alarm for a time that you will not ignore. You're going to spend, I'm asking you to spend 5 minutes after that alarm goes off. Pick a time where you're most likely to be able to spend a little time on MONAT. Okay, go into there, put an alarm, turn the volume up on the alarm, and click the song that you're talking about. My song is Thunderstruck. I already set my alarm. I already been practicing this for the last 3 days. This just does it for me. Okay. When I hear that Thunderstruck, I'm in, man. This is like, I am geared up. I am ready to do something. I might have to just climb a mountain or something, but it's just, I hear that alarm. And you know what? When your alarm goes off and you listen to it for 15 seconds, listen to it for 30 seconds. I don't care. Embrace what you just set up. I want you to have an alarm set up. What you're doing, and I want you to do this right now. I want you to set that alarm up, pick the time that you're going to put your reminder. I told you it's about reminder, routine, and reward. Okay, that's what this is going to be about. And this is pretty simple. We're going to do the same thing for 7 days, and then I'm going to tweak it a little bit because it's about showing up. Okay. I'll tell you a story of a guy who went to the health club, big guy, way overweight, goes to the health club, and his trainer said, I want you to do one thing every day. And this is what you're going to do. I want you to come to the health club, and I want you to get to the health club and spend no more than 5 minutes at the health club. And then you have to leave the health club. I want you to do this for the next 21 days. Show up to the health club. You're not allowed to do anything more than 5 minutes, and then leave the health club. What do you think that guy learned at the end of 21 days? Showing up. He didn't learn about working out. He didn't learn. He had a habit now of getting up and walking into the gym. That's what I want to create for you guys. So we're going to use this alarm as your habit, as the reminder. Leonard Skinner, I love it. Yes. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm in. Same thing with Welcome to the Jungle. Yeah, Brenda, watch after. You're good. You're good. Okay, listen. So this is what I want. I want you to show up. That's what we're gonna train on. Okay, so your alarm's set. Everybody has a time. I'm expecting every single person on this call or who watches this call to now have an alarm set every day of the week. This is 7 days a week. Okay, so go back into your alarm and change it to 7 days a week. I'm glad I remembered that one. And the only commitment you have to me and yourself is that you won't ignore that alarm. You're not going to snooze that alarm. You're going to enjoy that alarm for the few seconds. And then I'm going to challenge you to do something with MONAT, exactly what I'll show you. No more than 5 minutes. That's all I want you to do. All I want you to do is spend 5 minutes. I want you to do one thing. Okay, here's what I want you to do. This is another action I need you to do probably before tomorrow. Okay, and you might not be able to go all the way where I got with this because I was prepared, I guess, and I prepared myself for this. But I have my why. I want your why. I want you to know what your why is. And I want your deep why. I want you to ask yourself your why. And then when you say, I want to be able to retire my husband. Well, why do you want to retire your husband? I want to, somewhere I know that there's a deep why that you want to change your life. I want all of that in your why. Okay. And I want you to put it somewhere where you will see it and experience it the second your alarm goes off. And this is exactly what I want you to do. I want you to get a sticker, a label, and put your why on the back of your phone. And if you notice, you can put pictures in there. So there's my Post-it note from Roxy. And that's my why. And I trimmed it down so that I can use it, but it says finish the legacy for your family, 5 MBC half the time, a warm home, a home where someplace warm, and a home where the family, for the family to gather. I want all of that. So what I want you to do when the alarm goes off is I want you to reread your why. I want you to say it out loud to yourself. So the alarm goes off, you flip your phone over and read your why, and really do it. Read your why. If your why isn't deep enough that day, add to your why. I'm going to tell you right now, print out a bunch of the labels because, if you're sweating in the gym, this is going to get a little dirty. Maybe you can get better paper than I got, but instead I just printed a bunch of them. Okay. And if you can't get the printer thing going, put it as an image on your phone. So when on your screen lock. So when you tap it, you see your why. So I expect every single one of you to have the alarm book for every day with the song that makes you rock and roll and not quit. And then you're going to read your why and you're going to see your why. And you know right where to look at it. And that's the action you're going to do. That's one of the actions you're going to do. The next thing you're going to do is in the same place, you are going to get another sticker. There's plenty of room on your phone for our DMOs. And these are the list of activities that we do in MONAT. Oops, sorry. List of activities that we do in MONAT, and I kind of put it on there. This is my non-negotiables that I want to do every single day for my business. And I want you to have that on your phone as well. I'll read them to you, okay? I said content because we create content. Add people. Love on the list of people, market partners and VIPs and prospects. Share with somebody, get a yes or no. Follow up with the people you're supposed to be following up. Exercise for yourself. Sharing affirmations every morning. Know what your why is and read your why. Personal development. And I put the last one on for myself. Is inspire. Inspire somebody today. Okay, so what I want you to do is when your alarm goes off, I want you to do two things. I want you to read your why out loud to yourself. And then I want you to look at those list of IPAs and pick one. And do exactly one and spend no more than 5 minutes on it and be done. And then I want you to realize we talked about reminder, we talked about routine, and you might have to change your timer for this part. So maybe it's a little unfair that I said pick your time yet. The next part is reward. So what is a reward for something like this? Well, if you want to have a habit and you want to, just like teaching a dog, what is a dog? Dog gets a little treat at the end when you've taught a dog the habit of, shaking your paw, and then he gets a little thing, right? So he goes through that. What is a reward? I think someone said it best, right? When you wake up in the morning, do you love a cup of coffee? Who loves that cup of coffee? You go, oh my God, I can't wait to smell this cup of coffee. Right? That's a similar one. Similar one for lots of people. I'm telling you right now, I want your reminder and your routine to be, if you cannot have that cup of coffee or whatever your reward is, you can't have it until you do your little 5-minute exercise. Cannot.
Hold on a second.
No.
I can't start my day without that coffee.
You're going to start your day with your song. Well, you pick a different reward.
Find okay, the song. Okay.
Whatever reward you want. So the song goes off.
Okay.
That's not your reward. The song is not your reward.
Yeah, it's the coffee after I listen to my song.
It's the coffee after you perform the activity of MONAT.
Okay. I like you now.
Thank you. So you get your reminder. You look at your why, read your why out loud. You look through the list of IPAs that you put easily accessible to you. You do one, exactly one, and then you reward yourself with your coffee. And you cannot have your coffee until you've done your assignment. That's it. I don't know if anybody else needs another assignment. First off, I don't drink coffee. Okay.
And you don't eat vegetables.
And I don't eat vegetables. But what I do love is I love taking my greens. I got to be honest with you. It's like a reward for me when I get to drink my greens. So I'm okay if that's my reward. But you can do it any way you want. Maybe you do it in the afternoon and you say, now I'm going to take I'm going to meditate for 15 minutes. or I'm going to do my yoga stretches for 10 minutes. Whatever it is works for you that you just love. Monat energy is all good as well. I don't have a problem. I do the Monat energy in the afternoon. I wait till I get that lull and I go, ugh, I feel like dying. Then I do the Monat energy. Instead of taking a nap. But that's what I want. This is as simple as I'm asking you to do. That's the whole shoot match, guys. I want you to walk out of here with your alarm set. By the end of today, this is in the right place for you. You can steal mine. Anybody want to screenshot it? I'll hold it there for a second. Okay. You guys can steal what I wrote up. You can take the DMOs and just put it in a small form so you can deal with it. And then reward yourself after you've done one. That's all I want you to do, guys. Okay. Show up every day. Reward yourself for showing up. That's what you're doing. Every day you're going to reward yourself for showing up for MONAT. That's it. It's as simple as that. That is the entire training. That is what I want you to do. It's the entire task you're set to do if you're in the habit group. We're going to continue this conversation in the habit group. I want you to go into the habit group. One more thing you need to do is go into the habit group and turn notifications on so you can see notifications of all posts, okay? I want this to be important to you. I promise I'm not overloading you with anything. There'll be at most a 10-minute some odd video in the habit group once a day, or a little post from me about some training or something I learned, or maybe I'll have a special guest get on there and talk about what their reward is and how it's going. Okay. And that's what I want you to do. And I'd love for you guys to, as you're doing this, tell me what works in the habit group. Go in there and say, somebody create a post saying, this is what's working for me. You got your song, you got the place you're putting it, you got your reward. You know what I mean? Because I guarantee there's going to be 46 different rewards when we're through with this. And I want you guys to, and by the way, there's a reason I started now. I didn't want to wait till January for this. I wanted to get your habit going through the holidays. I want you on purpose to be sitting there when those kids or grandkids are ready to open their presents and your thing goes off and you say, yes, I get to have my coffee. But first I'm going to take 5 minutes and do this. Okay. And so that's what I want. I want you to be hitting the ground running in January, guys. So we're going to spend 7 days doing this very simple show up reward system. That's it. Okay. Anybody have any questions?
We love you, Aaron.
I love you guys. I was so excited. I had this on my mind for like a week. I tried to talk to some people about it. I felt like it was one of those where Tony's out there with the 75 days, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I felt like I was so lame saying, let's do a habit of, but then I felt like too close to it. It felt so real to me. So this is for you guys. I'm going to show up every day for you guys. And I'm going to reward myself by seeing all you guys succeed. I really want 2022 to be the year that you stop trying to be successful in MONAT and you're just successful in MONAT because you've learned the habit of MONAT and you will not quit once you make a habit out of it. Okay. So first 7 days, super simple. And then we'll grow it a little bit from there. Okay, guys. The next video I'll post in the habit group. Feel free to invite more market partners, get them all in there, have them start this challenge ASAP, have them start this challenge tomorrow, the next day, whenever you connect with them. It's not hard. Let's go get more people on it. Let's start to build the habit of MONAT and get it back in our lives to the level that we need it to be. I'm so excited to see your success. Thanks, everybody. You guys have a great rest of your day.